Yo, if Rihanna ever told you to do something, what would it be that you would actually do?
Drink her bath water.
You's a nasty dog. You's a nasty dog.
No, it's only me. All right, forget it. Fuck it.
Oh, man. Well, hey, everyone, it's Erin Ashley Simon.
This is Brandon Killabh.
And welcome to Grassroots. Typically, I would do the regular intro, but we are going to get into some topics. There's a lot of shit that's happening. First thing, DJ Envy, Breakfast Club, Desus Mero. What is it like? Brandon, tell us a little about that. Give us all the context.
It's kind of shaky over there. So Desus Mero, they have obviously a comical show on Viceland, I believe it is, where they talk about a lot of interesting topics, but they put their hood spin on it. They're like the hood reporters. Think of CNN, but like, I don't want to say what else it would be. But that's what they do.
Live from the bodega.
Yeah, live from the bodega. So apparently they were talking about a clip with DJ Envy and his wife. And DJ Envy got a little upset about it.
A little?
Yeah, a little upset. He was talking about, on the clip, he was saying how, he has been with his wife for quite some time. And, she doesn't really know who DJ Envy is. And then the wife chimes in and says, yeah, I don't know who the person is. So Desus Mero, I can't remember which one of them make the comment, but one of them make the comment and say, we know she knows the checks.
Yeah, Deuces
made it. Okay.
You know that bag, though.
Yeah, you know the bag.
Like I was Rashawn at home, but in the streets I was DJ Envy. So it was two different people. And
I didn't know DJ Envy.
Right. And it was a situation.
Well, you know them DJ Envy checks, though.
What? So then fast forwarding, they're now on The Breakfast Club, and DJ Envy has it out with him. He lets him know exactly what he's feeling, how he's feeling, and he walks off the set after he accepted their apology.
Let's start with this. You owe my wife an apology.
We owe your wife an apology? What do we do?
Absolutely. When you insinuated that she was there for the check. Yes, she did. When you said she was there for the check. That's what you said exactly. I heard it.
And so you
I have
feel...
the clip right now. Yeah, you owe her.
All right, well,
let's hear the clip.
We got the clip on deck? Me since 15.
All right, let's hear the clip.
Hold on, I'm talking. Since 15. Before I had $1. She
Okay.
was making more money than me. So to insinuate that she was there for a check or she's good with Envy's check is a disrespect to me.
Okay.
But you guys are investing in other things, too.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Sorry,
We're diversifying, you know what I'm saying? We're going to do a celebrity boxing match with Envy, you know what I'm saying, next week. You know what I mean? It's going to be lit.
I would love that.
Oh, my God.
I would love that.
I had another question on my list for y'all. Hold on, let me read it. Has anybody ever pressed y'all about the spicy commentary y'all give out?
Is there a tape delay? Yeah, I mean, it should.
I'm going to say yes.
Yeah, I guess so.
Of course. I mean, like, yo, listen, it's at the end of the day, it's a cultural commentary show, and if something happens in the culture, this is the culture. Y'all are the culture.
Which is...
Yo, Envy just walked out
Okay.
here.
I mean, not for nothing, no, we doing a 5-city tour.
Is he wrong?
Completely.
Why? Why is he wrong?
Why? First of all, right after Deuces made that comment, he said, I'm just fucking with you. Or something to that effect, right?
Yeah.
So the comment really wasn't that serious or warranted DJ Envy walking off. And then, besides that, you know what you did. You cheated. Not Deuces, not Mero. All that stuff is him, all his personal issues, all his personal insecurities.
But my question, though, is if your wife saw that and got upset and was like, you need to do something about it, isn't that the first thing that you're going to do?
Yeah, you got to protect her honor.
But I wouldn't do
Every
it.
night, I fight to prove my love.
This ain't no 5 heartbeats.
You got to. You got to.
If it's that serious, I want to show him how mad I was. I already didn't call him if that's your friend. That's what Envy said.
Well, no, he was saying that Envy said later on that he wanted to, the statements that they made were publicly done, so he wanted to get a public apology for him and his wife.
You still could have did that. You still could have called them and said, yo, this is how I'm feeling. Or when they came to the office, can you get on air and apologize to my wife? You could still press them man to man, but you're going to walk off and throw a little titty tantrum.
Well, I feel partially why he did that. I mean, Viceland, and especially their show and podcast, are very popular ones. So it's kind of like I can see why he would have to address it in a public manner, because it's like you have a platform like that. There's very few platforms that are as influential and impactful. They are The Breakfast Club and Joe Budden's podcast. And if any three of them say anything on their shows,
right,
it's probably gonna affect you in a little bit. It is.
Well, here's my thing, right? I agree with staying away from women and children, families, and shit like that.
Yeah, true.
But did he really say anything wrong? In my brain, the only thing he said was, your wife knows about the checks. Most wives know about what their man is making. No?
Well, not all. Maybe not.
For the most part, it depends on the relationship.
For the most part.
I see a lot of videos where dudes be having dinner. There was one video where some dude was paying for dinner for his girl and was driving another girl's car, driving his wife to that dinner with another girl's car.
Well, yeah.
You never know.
What I'm saying is you have a general idea. You have a general idea of what your significant other is making. No?
Typically, you would have individual bank accounts and you would also have a joint bank account.
Which is I'm not sharing bank accounts, but what I'm saying is you still know.
No.
You kind of know.
You did not hear what I said.
You kind of. I know.
Cut that off quick.
He did not hear. He was thinking about his own experiences.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. But I don't think he really said anything wrong. I think it was room for interpretation. To your point, I think if it's envy, he probably wouldn't have said shit because he has a relationship with them. I think because his wife might have taken it a certain way, he's got to stand up for his wife, so he's got to say something.
But you still could have came on air and said, "Oh, I'm spoke with these guys before, whatever, and can you apologize like we discussed?" You still could have did that and went on with the show. You don't have to. You guys did. You said something about my wife. She's been with me since I was 15.
Yeah, but like you said, he's an emotional guy. You know, he's still upset about it. So I wouldn't expect him to sit there at that point. Like if he's still tight, I don't expect him to sit there.
Also, let's keep it real. When your wife or your partner or significant other or anything like that keeps egging you on about something over and over again, aren't you still going to be pissed off even after the fact?
Yeah.
Yeah, dog. Yeah. Yeah.
Say you not. I'll call your wife right now. Say you not.
Speed dial.
Yo.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Mum's the word. Mum's the word.
Let me clear my throat.
Relax. She watches, Nas. She watches the show, Nas.
Choose your words wisely.
Don't get stupid now.
Let's not get it twisted. All right?
All right. I see what happens. You wear the pants.
Exactly.
All right. Next topic. Nobody's thinking about you. But I do hope that they squash this beef. I enjoy both programs. Not for nothing, it did well, even though it was negative press, I guess, for both of them. It still shot them up. They were both trending, both their platforms. So it can't all be that bad. But I do hope they figure it out, because I just think it was a misunderstanding, especially because he already said how he felt and he aired out his grievances.
I feel like probably some people felt like it could have been like somewhat of a publicity stunt in the sense, because... Not that it is. I'm saying some people probably could have felt that.
I read that. I read
that. It's because we saw it when Birdman came onto the Breakfast Club and said, put some respect on my name, and that
trio y'all.
Trio y'all, and that went viral. And it's like now you're seeing certain people like constantly airing out their issues online, and then that shit's going viral. It's like, I don't know. I feel like there's just certain people in the industry like to keep things private, but it's like now everyone wants to air their dirty laundry out for views. And I'm not saying he's doing that. He probably is, has actual good, solid reasons for why he went public, and also, felt like that was the best form medium. But I think that because a lot of people do it so often now that it kind of like people are, I guess, looking at it like, is he really doing this because he really wants to make it public because they went public, or is it in a publicity way?
Yeah. Well, speaking of that, this wasn't one of our topics, but I just remembered it. Did y'all see that Bow Wow shit?
Where's his team at?
That niggas laughed. Like,
where's the team support?
That's my only question. I have two questions. Number one, which one of his friends has to get beat up for him getting beat up?
Somebody got to catch it, bro.
Also, who was holding the camera? Was it a friend holding the camera? Or was it someone else holding the camera? Because somebody has to have the camera.
That's the other thing. Number 2,
Chill.
I'm
Chill.
I don't know. We've known Bow Wow to get on jets. We've known him to have expensive vehicles, and then find out that it's not the case.
But did he use United? That's the biggest question.
I know he was screaming, chill.
I say that to say, if it's a group of y'all walking together, how is it this one guy can just come and just duff you out and your friends are kind of holding him back? Do we think that this was planned?
A plan.
I don't know.
Honestly, it's not
Sucker
far.
punch? A
It's
plan
not
sucker
far
punch?
fetched.
I mean, listen, when it comes to fighting, anything's possible. I mean, there was 2 dudes that took on, was it 6ix9ine?
No. What I'm saying is planned by Bow Wow, like for a publicity stunt.
Nah. That's too much. It's too much.
Why is it too much?
Because the internet trolls they're killing him right now.
But they kill him every time. He said he was
Yeah.
on a jet, and then he was in coach, and Shorty.
They're like, wait a
You know what
second.
I'm saying? Like, yeah, like, so is it far-fetched? That's all I'm saying. Is it far-fetched?
I don't think he would do it. You know, I wouldn't get snuffed for some likes.
He paid girls to chase him or some shit after a show. Like, he's
I
known to,
saw that video, yeah.
he's known to do these things.
He's a habitual liar.
He's a habitual line stepper. I don't know. I just thought it was interesting.
Yo, that's
I don't know.
just, that's little Bow Wow's growth hack.
Yo, fam.
Where was
And
your team?
and the crazy shit about Bow Wow, which people just don't give him credit for, he really got hits, yo. Like he has hit records. He don't gotta do the corny shit.
And he was in Like Mike.
All right, man. Forget it.
Put E on the board. Negative.
Oh
one.
man. All right. Well, now we moving on. Rihanna's beefing with Snapchat. She clapped back at him.
Everybody's beefing with Snapchat.
And I agree with Rihanna.
I mean, is it a beef if Snapchat just took the L?
Well, they didn't take the L yet. They took a hit.
Listen, they didn't take an L. Snapchat has been consistently bending over and getting slapped with a belt.
Whoa.
Over
hey,
and
pause.
over and
Wow,
over.
Jesus Christ, fam. Settle down.
They have.
Wow.
They have.
This took a turn.
They have been getting spanks for some time.
All right, we got it. That's why you gotta shut Erin's mic off. Jesus Christ.
You as a child definitely got spanks.
I got hit with rulers and sticks. Like my parents were old school, so my pops was like, I told my pops this as I got older. I really looked at him as like an Al Qaeda terrorist because he would make me go out into the backyard and pick out like a piece of branch to beat me with. Like that's torture, fam. Like he's Al Qaeda. I don't care what anybody says. Pop, I know you listen. I love you, but you're definitely a terrorist.
That's not just your dad. I feel like more so black parents back in the day. You know those fighting games where the characters, you pick the character and it's like this?
Yeah.
And it's like pick your choice of weapon. It's like you just going back and forth. Got the whip.
Yeah, no.
And it's like pick your choice of weapon I'm gonna beat your ass with.
I'm still psychologically scarred.
That'll do it. Ass whoopings will do it.
Oh man!
depends
So
what, though.
speaking of ass whoopings, it's a horrible segue to the comment, but
Oh my
it's
God.
the point.
No, Brandon.
What do you mean? That's what the topic is. That's the topic.
Oh, Brandon.
Let me just read it.
That's a terrible segue.
Let me state my case.
That's at KillabH on Instagram and Twitter.
Listen, I'm trying to tell y'all what's happening. I'm trying to bring y'all the news.
Oh man, that was
Anyway, so Rihanna's mad, rightfully so, I think, because they did. Snapchat did a poll that read, "Who would you rather?" And it says, "Slap Rihanna," and has a picture of Rihanna, and then it says, "Or punch Chris Brown." I don't know why. I really would love to just talk to people in offices that do this shit.
Wait, was that their ad or like a third party ad?
It was. I don't know if it was a third party ad. It looks like
Impossible Choice.
It just says impossible choice.
Yeah, that's probably a third party.
It says ad at the bottom of this. Rihanna was personally offended. She felt that
Probably someone from Facebook that did that.
Yeah, it's got to be. She personally felt that they weren't taking or were making a joke of domestic violence issues within the community, as well as I guess some, didn't take her situation and Chris Brown's situation serious enough. And she wipes 1 billion off of Snapchat after her criticisms about it. Snapchat, I feel like, is on the way down. First, they changed everything about their platform, how you engage with it, how you see friends. Then you go and do some shit like this.
Well, Snapchat, kind of going back, I think Snapchat tried so hard to push functionalities that isn't even the true essence of Snapchat. Snapchat is about user-to-user direct messaging. That's what it is. And they try to add let's have you look at what's on the Discovery Channel. Yeah. No one really cares about that.
Yeah, nobody cares.
No one cares. If we want to look at Discovery stuff, we'll go on Instagram or look at what our friends doing on Facebook. But Snapchat, at the core, was about sending nudes to one person to another, sending ratchet-ass videos to each other or something. That's at its core. So they really were taking the L once they tried to be something that they weren't.
Snapchat was the original get low app when you was trying to be a creep. Let's just call it a buck.
I never had it, so
good way to cover it up, Nas. way to cover it up.
No, I believe it because Nas don't even know who's
I know.
out there now.
I believe you too, Nas.
He'll be like a song's out and be like, Nas, that came out in 2015.
Word.
What are you talking about, that new song?
Well, on top of the fact of all of that, I just think that they need to revamp everything about Snapchat, including the name, because I always struggle with saying Snapchat because I feel like it's a tongue twister. So I want all of them to just stop and just fire their entire office and revamp because they're just doing stupid shit at this point.
Are you sure it's hard because of the Invisalign or because it's actually hard to say?
Taking jabs.
Shut your mouth. You shut your mouth right now that you're talking about my insecurities.
Say it 3 times. Snapchat, Snapchat, Snapchat.
I can't. How about that? We'll talk about this off air. Oh man, but I don't know. Do we agree? Do we agree with Rihanna?
Yeah, wholeheartedly. You should never make fun of domestic violence, even if you don't know the full story or anything like that. You should never, ever, ever make fun of someone being abused by their spouse or partner or anything like that. There's just certain topics you just don't touch. Don't make it an ad.
Yeah.
I don't know who greenlit that though.
That's what I want to know.
What exactly?
And are they fired?
Yeah.
I would love to be like a fly on the wall in a board meeting, like, oh my God, I got it. Let's put Rihanna, let's put Chris Brown, and let's talk about their domestic issues and make people choose.
And say impossible choices.
Yeah, the fuck is you talking about?
I can't lie, but there are some tone deaf people at some of these brands, even culturally deaf people at these brands. We've seen it over and over and tons of times with different companies.
I love it.
Listen, I don't know.
Excellent idea. Great job, Gary. On the lunch.
I'm surprised there weren't any Rihanna fans that were like, don't do that. It's kind of like Beyonce fans. They're in everywhere. They're in labels, companies. They're in brands. Rihanna fans are diverse and wide. They're everywhere. So I'm surprised no one said, you shouldn't touch that.
So what is Rihanna's people called? Beyonce has the Bayhive.
I was going to say, who has a bigger hive, Rihanna or Beyonce?
I would say Beyonce.
Beyonce.
Live or die, make your choice.
I think Beyonce.
What's
I don't know. The Ratch is like Rihanna.
Hold on, what's his broad's name?
You called her broad.
Cherry Hilson?
You're misogynistic.
Is it Cherry Hilson? Oh, no, that's that porn star, right?
Wait, fam, are you even porn? Oh, shit.
Yo, him and porn stars, I swear.
Fam.
Carrie, right?
Carrie Hilson?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Wait, Carrie Hilson?
Yeah.
I don't know how. I don't know.
No.
He said Sherry Hilson. Don't Google that name, kids.
We know what you were doing before you came here.
No, you know why? Because she said she suffered from depression for 6 months because the Beehive attacked her.
Yeah. Well, they needed to attack her. They needed to. She said some outlandish things.
Yeah, you don't touch Beyonce, don't touch Rihanna. Who else is there? There's certain one. Ariana Grande.
Nicki Minaj used to have that power.
Yeah, but it kind of dimmed down a little.
Yeah, the barbs are not barbs anymore. It's
it's because of her brother.
It's Cabbage Patch Kids.
Yeah, Sour Patch Kids.
Sour Patch Kids.
Just keep it 100. It's because her brother did that.
That's a bigger issue too.
That's another whole topic.
Listen, man.
I was laughing because I said cherry.
Fuck all that. Look, it's a sad day for hip hop, man.
Why?
Lloyd Banks may be retiring, man.
Banks.
I gotta play some Banks real quick. What Banks can we play?
Banks
real
got
quick?
a gun to back down the Navy.
Yeah, man. Hey, New York City.
Where's he been?
New York City.
Word.
Long Island?
You're disrespectful, man. You're disrespectful.
I was a big Banks fan. I was a huge Banks fan.
Yeah, but
listen.
what are your guys' thoughts on this? The people say that hip hop or rappers that say they retire, they never truly retire.
Well, I think it's a marketing ploy. Sometimes, like you have Jay-Z's retired 5 times. Fucking
And now was on tour with
yeah,
Beyonce.
and he was on tour while he's retiring, so I wasn't rolling. Who else said that they were retiring?
What was that, Eminem?
Has he said that before?
Didn't he say he retired?
No.
I don't know.
No, he just was off in the cut.
Yeah, no.
Hiding out in Michigan.
Yeah, I want to read these tweets from Lloyd Banks. So he said, I fell in love with hip hop over 25 years ago. It was that thing I turned to during good times and bad times. I just want to say thank you to the artists before me that inspired me. And I send my appreciation to everyone that supported me till this day. Thank you. With that being said, I think it's time to lay it down. Pause. Listen.
Did he say pause or was that you?
No, I have to say pause.
That was such a heartfelt moment, and he's like, pause.
Yeah, I gotta say pause for that.
No rainbow.
Yeah, you gotta call it after that.
Oh, you guys are
Regardless, man, I'm sad. Let me turn my Banks back up, man. I'm sad about this.
Just play 10 seconds of it.
I know, that's all I'm playing.
We ain't trying to get that. We ain't trying to get that skirt.
But do we think that Banks is really retiring, number one? Number two, do we think he's retiring because he doesn't have the ability to rap anymore, or that he doesn't have the passion to do it anymore? What do we think?
Passion. Because he was just on Flex with the freestyle.
Yeah.
And I think he did rather well.
Yeah.
I think it's just rap hip hop right now is just in that punk rap stage, and there's no lane for him.
Or he realizes that he can make more money doing other things than rapping.
But what else is Lloyd Banks doing? Because I'm not really.
We don't know.
I hope he invested.
He could be investing. He could be in the tech world. I mean, there's rappers that have gone on to other industries that we then found out were like, oh shit, like when Nas investing in a doorbell company, you know, a ringing doorbell company. So I think like people are starting to understand that there's more money in other industries that they could get, you know, aside from rapping.
Yeah.
I mean, didn't Joe say that too? Something to that nature?
Well, yeah, but I guess Joe's a little bit more of he's a little bit more vocal, I guess, with talking about entrepreneurship and trying to evolve.
Yeah.
Like he's often said he didn't want to rap for the rest of his life, and you never really get that from Banks. Banks is very quiet, very low key, but you know he could rap. You know he's a phenomenal artist, and he makes great projects.
Yeah.
So I'm just wondering why. Do you think it's a label push issue? Because I know he's not signed. I don't know the relationship with G-Unit. I also wonder what happens with G-Unit, because I thought that they were working on a project.
I mean, the last time I remember seeing them all together was Summer Jam when someone's chain got snatched.
Damn.
G-Unit.
No, it was. Yeah, you're right. You are right.
That's but personally for me, that's the last time I saw them all together.
Yeah.
It's the unit, man.
So,
But 50's
I don't
doing
know.
other stuff too. They all doing separate stuff. That's what it is. I mean, it's really no lane. If you think about where's his lane at?
He's an artist. He's an artist through and through. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, he was a part of the golden age of hip hop when New York rap was New York rap. You have
Dipset.
He's Dipset, G-Unit.
Ooh, that was a good years.
Like
That was a good year.
that's the year where it's like, oh, like shit is happening.
Yeah.
Like this is really hip hop. So I mean, I guess I'm just sad for that. Like he's one of the people that I've looked at and admired as an artist. Like, yo, this guy can really fucking rap, and he's a phenomenal artist. I want to
Punchlines.
see where he goes.
Yeah, we're getting to that period of time where, it happens in every decade, every certain amount of time where those notable people start to leave the industry. And it's sad that we're starting to see more of that. Like, can you imagine the day when Beyonce retires?
That's going to be a sad day.
The world is literally going to stop.
Have you seen Diana Ross?
No, but what I'm saying is...
Diana Ross is still tearing down.
Exactly.
There's a lot of old school cats, but what I'm saying is still...
Beyonce, in like 15, 20 years, you're going to see the news when she's drunk and driving her Bentley through L.A.
Oh, my
yeah.
gosh.
That's
I think Beyonce is going to get to the point where she's going to retire solely to focus on her kids.
You think so?
No.
I think she may get to that point. I'm not saying retire from everything. She can become a businesswoman. She is they're like the business duo.
You're saying
power
just
duo.
retiring
from like touring and all that stuff.
She'll take
I don't know. I think I get a workaholic vibe from her. Like, I think she's so vested in her craft and so vested in producing great music that I don't know that she really will do that.
But there's only so much time that you can do twerking and dancing and doing what she's doing. Once you get to a certain age, your knees start to hurt. Your body starts to ache.
Yeah,
you can't be doing that all the time.
It's Beyonce. She can buy new knees.
True.
No?
Facts.
No?
She's not gonna
By
do
your
that.
knees.
I heard a rumor. This is a wild rumor
Oh
from
my
a while ago that she got her toes done. Apparently, she used to have really, 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 really bad feet and got her feet done.
I could believe it.
So I say that to say
new prosthetic
got-
toenails or like new
I don't
actual
know if
cracking
it's
the
true or not.
toes.
A toe transplant?
I won't reveal my source, but this was years ago.
So you mean like there's a doctor who held up a picture? It's
Yeah.
like, these are your toes now.
Well, no,
Here's where we want to go.
They break them. They break them and then they realign them. That's what they do when they fix certain body parts.
Like your hairline.
It's finished. It's over. It's over. That's why I got the hat on.
Listen, there's hope for LeBron James. There's hope for everyone.
I don't have LeBron's money.
I don't know. Yo, speaking of LeBron, I don't know if his shit is going back the way whatever he got done is now like receding again. Like that shit's wild
But
to me.
is the headband as far back as it used to be?
Yeah, but before we used to give him
There is no
leeway.
headband.
Yeah, we used to give him leeway. I'm like, yo,
Progress.
your headband is kind of messing up. Now he got plugs, and the plugs are receding.
Well, if I
at that point, you got to just let it go. Keep it at 1,000. You gotta let it go.
Maybe the plugs are running away from the season.
Damn, you're taking a lot of shots right
Word. Speaking of taking
Hey,
shots.
people take shots at me often, so I have to do it.
That's true. Speaking of taking shots, Big Baby Davis took a shot at selling drugs and failed miserably, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, Lord.
He was arrested on charges of drug possession and distribution.
Yep.
I'm not mad at the distribution, considering he wasn't the best passer in the league. I'm only mad at the possession.
Bang, bang. Well, he had 126 grams of marijuana.
126 grams.
92,000.
92 in cash on him.
What I don't understand is why don't you, if you want to sell drugs, just get into the marijuana business. At least that's legal.
Selling. I don't think he was selling.
You think he was just holding?
I think he was using, and he's one of those NBA players that just had cash.
If you have that amount of bread on you, that's a problem.
Unless you're trying to go buy a car.
Pac-Man Jones threw 80,000 in the strip club.
Pac-Man Jones is a fucking legend.
But he came to the strip club with a purpose.
I don't know where Baby Davis was going.
I don't know where he's going either. But
you better not go to McDonald's with that.
The only thing I know, he's going to court and he's got a lot to do. So I don't know. I do hope that he figures this out though, because that's some pretty serious shit.
Oh, he did it to himself.
What?
Right here. The incident, he told the owner to fuck off, and the owner called the police.
He told what owner? What are you talking about? Where are you reading it at?
Right.
The owner of what?
He was in a hotel. That's what he was in a hotel.
Yeah, he did himself in.
And he told, the power of positivity. Be nice.
Yo, you can't. I'm just trying to understand, like, if you are black or a minority, like, try not to fuck up in this era.
Oh shit!
Like,
No,
really try not to.
Nah, he wilding. He's wilding. He's wilding.
Exactly.
I'm gonna read this to y'all. This is crazy.
Oh Lord.
They recovered 126 grams of marijuana, said by Police Commissioner Gordon, whatever. In addition to that,
He was in Gotham.
yeah, but his name is mad hard to pronounce. I'm not doing that shit. His name is Gordon. Anyway, in addition to that, there was a briefcase that contained 92,000, like we stated, and then also currency along the lines of a ledger that contained language which was consistent with someone involved in sales and distribution of narcotics. Why are you traveling with your books? And why? All right,
Has he never seen Casino?
yeah, I don't know.
Goodfellas?
Yeah.
Why are you writing stuff down?
Yeah, I feel like gangsters have to learn from other gangsters that get caught. Like, you can't keep books and shit. Like, you can't.
And you
you
can't
gotta
cause
have
scenes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell him I'm gonna fuck
you gotta
him up.
have that side, that right hand man that holds it. So if he gets trapped, it's not you, it's him.
Yeah, I got you
Yeah.
on the lawyer.
Yeah, that's kind of, I don't know, man, but
But also too, like I said, he chose the wrong period of time to do that. With Trump in office, and he's trying to make the laws more strict for those who get caught with drugs.
What is he, like 6'8", 6'9", like 280, 290?
Maybe a little bit heavier.
And he's a basketball player, well, ex-basketball player, retired basketball player. So it's not like you're not going to stand out.
Yeah, it's kind of like Joe Santana running in the airport. Like everyone knows who you look like.
Where are you running?
Did y'all see
Thank God it wasn't LaGuardia.
Yo, but did y'all see the gun that he got caught with?
Yeah, it was
He
like
got
that.
caught with the noisy cricket.
Little 22, I call
Little
it Peggy
22, man. Oh man, I do hope that he gets through that shit too. There's some lot of serious shit going on.
Isn't he a convicted felon?
I believe so. So I'm hoping he pulls through. I like you all.
That's Fed time, baby.
Yep.
That's when the feds come in.
Yeah. So
Got you once, and I get you twice.
yeah, prayers up for both of these gentlemen. I hope that they get through these things and just smarten up.
I don't know if I'm gonna pray for Big Baby Davis. Oh my God. You did it. You did it to yourself.
That's hard.
Pray for him to find serenity and peace within himself.
Yeah, we could do that.
Oh my God.
All right.
We could do that. I'm not gonna say hey, a lot of you guys. Like, let me pray for him. Nah, man, you did that. Keep your mouth shut. You know you had weed on you. And you knew you had $92,000 on you and a book with names.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is Yo Whip speaking.
Nas, not the rapper Nas.
Nas, not the important Nas, the one that's a legend, just regular Nas, just so we're clear. That's
I'm a
him.
legend in my
That's
own
me.
mind.
Which is my point, ladies and gentlemen. It's just regular Nas that's talking. So this, just so we're clear. But yeah, I guess that's it. That's all we got today. Ain't shit else going on that's really important.
No.
I don't even know if this is important, so we'll know. I guess.
Oh man.
I guess as always, subscribe. Grassroots Podcast. That's on Twitter, Instagram. Grassroots Podcast is on YouTube. Subscribe. Let us know what you think, and also let's answer the question that was presented earlier. What would you do if Rihanna asked you to do something?
And don't make it super sexual, please, because I already know all y'all are thinking that.
Make it mad.
See, now that
sexual.
you said it, they're gonna make OD.
If she told you to show your credit scores, would you?
I'm in there.
I would. I'm good money. I'm Gucci.
I'm in there.
Gucci. I'm Gucci. I don't have a problem with that.
Eating cheeks after the gym.
Yo.
All right, here we go. All right, never mind.
Oh, also join our group chat, please. Join our group chat.
Oh yeah, group chat. The group chat will be in the
Think about that one.
word.
No, a terrible image just popped up in my head.
I'm trying to end the show, guys. God damn it. Listen, group chat where we talk to our fans. We took some call-ins, which we're going to do again on the next episode. So you can get the exclusive number there where we're going to have some more fan engagement. So look for that. And as always, I'm Brandon, Killabh Hall.
I'm Erin Ashley Simon.
And I guess we'll say
It's regular Nas.
It's regular Nas.
And we out.
And we out.